And we're back again. Just before everything went down, we said that Delicious
Connected to
Burninators
MadCast Gaming.
ulti is amazing.
I just caught the tail end of whatever you were saying.
Yeah, I was just because the stream came back after, and I think we missed what we were talking about with the team comps. Basically, Delicious Burninators ulti combinations are a little bit more easy to see the direction that they're going in than the places you'll throw. All the places you'll throw basically have the same thing, but in a weird roundabout way. Uh, Amumu and Nunu being replaced, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, and now it wants to work. That's weird. All right, is it working? Yes, it should be working. That is awesome. All right. So we're in the load screen here, just chilling, hanging out, relaxing, acting all cool. Not shooting b-ball, sitting in chairs. And we see a TPA Ezreal, first one. Well, this is the first one of the day here.
I've been expecting that to pop up. I'm surprised it took so long. That is a
Yeah,
good skin.
it is. I kind of like the skin. The splash art doesn't give it really good justice, um, but it is one of the better TPA skins that are there.
Oh, I am disappointed though by Tim the Sorcerer. Imperial Lux, Steel Legion all the way.
I don't know. Imperial Lux looks like an Imperial, although the red shirts always go first, so she's got to watch out for that.
Red shirts do tend to be taken out first.
Yeah, they definitely have problems with their life expectancy. But I don't know. As we get into the game, we already see Sona picking up the classic Sona I buy wards and a mana item, a fairy
You
charm.
having a little bit of trouble there with that one?
Yeah, mana item. Yes. So we do see as well the mid laners both buying. Well, actually, Victor hasn't bought anything yet, but we do see a really nice Doran's ring on Lux right away at the beginning of the game here.
She's looking to get aggressive with that.
Yeah, Lunaless catching Yordle Bob out on the side. Yordle actually switching it up. He's not jungling this time around. He's going to be AD carry.
He's a good person to be playing AD carry. I'm surprised he wasn't for the last game.
AP Fatalism actually switching back over to the AP mid, so she's back in a comfortable area. Argon getting caught out by Von Duchess. Made in Taiwan getting tears all over the place, but you know what? Tears are only good for so much. I'm sorry, Amumu, but your tears are hurtful, and I don't like them.
he all he wanted was a hug.
Well, he doesn't get a hug when he's crying. Acid tears on people. Looks like Nunu Lunalesque is going to be getting. I'm not sure if Luna's a boy or girl, so I'm going to use the
Luna's
champions.
a male.
I'm going to use the champions gender here, so he's going to be getting his blue buff as well as Made in Taiwan. Looks like they are going to go ahead and help.
Standard starts
Yeah,
for both.
pretty standard. Although Nunu doesn't really need the blue buff right away, he could probably go for the red buff and then a quick gank onto Twigs in the top lane, or not Twigs, but Emperor in the top lane there, and that would probably be pretty safe to stop the Rumble from kind of farming out and getting RoboCubicle into a little bit of a bad position. But it looks like Nunu or Amumu is going to be a lot. Oh, we're really far ahead of the Nunu as well, opting to just walk right on by the Wolves as well as the Wraiths, going straight to red buff. Both players starting those off as fast as possible, but no Amumu goes on on those wraiths. Decides he's not going to get any help from his lanes, so he's going to go ahead and get that level 2. Make sure he gets that ability there to take out red buff by himself, as Nunu goes ahead and starts it as well. He does get his red buff before Amumu does, so that is going to be a little bit of an advantage to the Nunu there for the jungle. He's going to be able to gank a little bit sooner. Robo-Cubicle getting
The
pushed
channel
out
was
by
created
Rumble
by
in the top lane, but
MadCast.
Rumble taking a
Simply
lot of
who-
damage from the minions there.
Robo-Cubicle was very low on mana though with his aggressiveness. It's generally not good for a Cho'Gath this day and age.
Yeah, he's definitely getting poked out a lot. He's not really getting any farm, but he's still even with Emperor, because Emperor's not really doing any farming as well. He's basically using all of his resources to make sure that Robo-Cubicle is taking damage, and that's not necessarily the best way to win your lane.
No, but this seems to come from the fact that Robo-Cubicle is not necessarily the most experienced player in the game.
That is true too.
He's level 29, and that seems to be a pretty big disadvantage for his team.
Yeah, mostly everyone's just kind of hanging out and doing what they need to do. Yodelbob and Von Duchess in the bot lane pushing Maddie and Argon out, basically. Maddie's not really able to keep up and farm here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Tim the Sorcerer on Lux is forced to flash. He does see that Amumu coming in on the side of the lane, so he did want to get out of there. Lunaless coming in on the bot lane to try to get a gank, but Yodelbob turning that around, getting some damage out onto him. Looks like Made in Taiwan is going to be coming in on the side of this one as well. They want to possibly catch Argon on the side here. That is not going to happen, but they do meet in the river here. Lunalesk and Taiwan. It's going to hit each other, back off, do their thing, back to laning. Oh, meanwhile, top lane, Robo-Cubicle getting ignited under the tower there, potion going off, but that is First Blood. The Ignite able to kill him, so First Blood going to Emperor on the Rumble. Well played there.
It's Cho'Gath is an interesting champion. He really needs to dominate and manage his mana to really win. Otherwise, he has a rough time with no mana. He can't really do much.
Yeah, he could actually use his teleport here to get back into this. He's not very far behind. I mean, he's 6 CS down, but he's only about 20 CS down from Emperor's gold. So he could have just teleported in and got all that farm and then pushed. But it looks like mid lane is getting taken out here as Taiwan jumped in for a gank. A really great binding coming out from the Lux to get out of there. Tim the Sorcerer just barely making it out with his life. AP Fatalism, she definitely used her flash there as well, so that is going to be down for 5 minutes, and that's going to open up something for Nunu to come in and possibly get a kill there.
I'm actually rather impressed by the way that Tim the Sorcerer did manage to get out. He barely did.
Yeah, he just got just enough distance to where Amumu wouldn't be able to auto attack him again, and just barely got the snare off. Robo-Cubicle still not level 6 though, so he is at a disadvantage here. Rumble could probably all in him here and possibly kill him. Actually looking to see if he does just that, but it looks like Emperor just he's tanking minions, so he's about at half health now. Cho'Gath about to be level 6 here. We do have Amumu waiting in the wings here. I'm not sure if Robo-Cubicle saw Made in Taiwan jump into that tri-bush, but he's about to, as here comes the gank. Emperor just trying to get that slow off. The bandage toss comes out. The Rumble ult not really being effective there in that side of part of the lane, but they are going to chase for this, and Robo-Cubicle is probably going to drop here. The flash coming out onto Emperor, but he's going to drop as well. Well played on RoboCubicle to turn that one around and just at least get a kill for it.
Uh, one of my favorite things about Cho'Gath is if you know how to play him right, even if you do get killed, oftentimes you can come away with a kill when they tower dive you.
Yeah, especially
Cho'Gath is a
with that
very
Nom.
dangerous champ with that CC and that Nom.
Yeah, it looks like Made in Taiwan's going to be jumping in on this, but Nunu is on the side here. They want to get vision on this so that Tim the Sorcerer can jump in on, but AP Fatalism is just going to go ahead and try to kill Tim the Sorcerer. He gets the steal on the blue buff with the Lux ultimate, but he might die here. Tim the Sorcerer is going to go ahead and drop. AP Fatalism gets her first kill of the game, and the first kill in that mid lane. RoboCubicle on the middle part of the lane here. He's going to be right around this. This may be a kill for him as well.
Oh,
Lunalesk jumping with the snowball. Are they going to be able to make it? I don't think so.
no, just missing
RoboCubicle is going to go ahead and drop to Made in Taiwan. Actually, the silence hit. It just didn't do enough damage as Emperor picks up Lunalesk as well. The silence hit. It's just you know, somehow AP Fatalism got that shield off right at the best possible second as we see the Big Maddie get hit by the bubble.
bit of luck there.
Yeah, that was really well played by Delicious Burninators. I don't know. Maddie's starting to turn this lane around. He's only 10 CS down now, where he was about 20 behind, and he's pushing Nordle Bob out of the lane. So he's gonna be able to get these back a little bit more, and not really be too far back. And we do see the ultimate coming out from Sona. Argon getting the ultimate off on, but he is gonna go ahead and drop the Von Duchess picking up that kill. Maddie coming in, or sorry, Taiwan coming in with the ultimate from Amumu. Maddie trying to get the kill onto Von Duchess, but that is not going to work. Barrier being popped by Maddie, but he is still going to drop. Taiwan picking up that kill, turning that bot lane team, fight around, where basically Yorlbot was supposed to die there. As we see mid lane coming down as well, but Banish Toss getting tossed out there. He didn't really want to go in. He just kind of half-heartedly threw it to see if Lux was going to stay.
No, if Nuno there, he definitely did not want to go there.
It does look like he wants to
Pretty
get in
early
on this
game.
fight here. They do catch Lunalesk and Tim the Sorcerer in a ward here. Tim the Sorcerer losing all of her cooldowns into nothing. AP Fatalism
Wow.
picking up another kill for herself. It's just not looking very good at all for all the places you'll throw. But as true to their name, we'll see the places that Burninators will throw. Robocuticle again, really low. The ultimate is up pretty soon here for Emperor, so he may be diving into this top tower here in the next minute or so. Unless RoboCubicle makes this mistake, he's out too far. He does get the flash off, but he just stays too long. He
Oh,
might
looks
die here, but no, I don't know. The
Emperor
Rumble
decides to back
ultimate,
off. He could have had him there.
yeah, the Rumble ultimate kind of sealed it for him. He missed that, as we do see ultimates coming out on bottom lane. Nami picking up the kill onto Sona there. Argon not having a good time after that flash into the tower. Meanwhile, top lane we do see a gank coming out. Emperor in a little bit of trouble. Lunalesk throwing that snowball down. He's going to go ahead and get out. Overheat onto Emperor, but he does have the another snowball coming out. Lunalesk could probably chase that for a little bit more, but he wasn't going to get the kill, so he's going to go ahead and back off. Yordle Bob popping in, trying to get as much damage off onto Big Maddie as he can, but Big Maddie popping that ultimate, just making sure that the minions aren't up against the tower so he does not get dived. Or dove on. Dived. We see Amumu in the enemy jungle here into all the places you'll throw his jungle, taking out those wraiths. Maybe trying to get a nice little shot over the wall. And he hits it onto Tim the Sorcerer. Tim the Sorcerer flashes, but he still gets hit by the ultimate there. AP Fatalism picking up yet another kill. Wow, that was really well played by Made in Taiwan there. So every time I say Made in Taiwan, I have to think to myself, was he actually born in Taiwan? Was he actually created
He could be.
in Taiwan? you know, the way he's playing, definitely. Maddie taking a little bit of damage off on that one, getting the double shot into Yordlebob. These Nami Qs not really hitting anything, not being able to connect with much. But it's not really mattering because no one's dying in bot lane. I was actually expecting a lot of the action to come from bot lane, but it's been mostly mid and top.
It has been, but I mean, you have two teams down here at bottom that are very pokey and just they're very wary.
Yeah, they're definitely scared of each other. Emperor, again, not even scared of Robocubicle. He's just kind of like, hey, you threw your thing. I'm going to punch you in the head a couple times. As we see Nunu coming up, possibly for a gank here on top lane. He's going to walk through this ward, so Emperor is going to be able to see that and turn this one around. They do ping it, but Emperor just reacting a little bit late. Too bad, though, because Made in Taiwan is going to be there. The ultimate not up, but he does stop the ultimate from Nunu. Rumble picking up the kill with his ultimate, double kill for himself. As Lux is also going to be coming up. APAWS, or not APAWS, AP Fatalism is going to catch that one. Made in Taiwan getting a nice, another nice bandage toss, and Fatalism picking up a fourth kill for herself.
That's It's been a very rough game so far for. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Oh,
His
the
team
places
name.
you'll throw.
All the places you'll throw.
Yes. It has been actually really, really interesting to see. Um, I keep changing the wrong thing. Um,
I
so,
was really looking forward to seeing Nunu play, but it seems like Nunu's a little too focused on damage and not enough on tankiness with 36 AP and no items that give him AP.
yeah, it's actually really interesting to see that he's actually not been doing very well. Um, Rumble isn't a champion that normally can do something like that to Cho'Gath, but he's just been played pretty
He's got such a
hard.
huge level bonus on Cho'Gath though. It's 3 levels right now, and he's got quite a bit of tankiness with that giant spell, and he's got the damage between his blasting wand and the amplifying tome. Cho'Gath just doesn't have enough. Levels alone, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is actually kind of crazy how this has been working out. RoboCubicle just not able to really do anything. He's actually kind of coming out off of his tower when he doesn't even have anything to gain by doing it, and it's kind of hurting him. Especially like right now, he's silencing Emperor, but Emperor he's already got his Flame Splitter going, and he doesn't really need much else. RoboCubicle just gonna go ahead and die here. The Ignite coming out onto the Cho'Gath there. He's gonna go ahead and pick up another kill for himself. Argon trying to get a little bit of poke onto Yordlebob. Yordlebob missing the Q, so he does lose that trade decisively. As Total War would say, you lost decisively.
Gold Bucket is actually really coming out to be huge. It's a little bit more, and it'll be a full 10k lead.
Yeah, it's about 7,000 right now, and it's mostly because of all these kills that have been happening. Big Matty just dodging that Nami ultimate, but Argon is not as lucky. Looks like Made in Taiwan is going to get that ultimate off on a Big Matty. The bandage toss coming out as well. Ultimate coming out onto Yordlebob. Yordlebob face shifting out of there. Ultimate coming through from him is going to miss, but Matty's going to go ahead and drop to AP Fatalism with that ultimate. AP Fatalism on a really huge killing spree. She's 5-0 now.
Just doing so very well. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is actually pretty incredible. It looks like Emperor finally met his match here. Lunaleska in the top lane is able to trade evenly with him. Cho'Gath back though, so that is going to be one of those things as Yordlebob does pick up that bottom turret. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we do. Oh, wow. That combo just nearly killed Lux right there. Just the QE combo.
No, AP Fatalism is 5-0. She's already got a blasting wand and her augment def ability. She is sitting pretty on 272 AP this early on.
Yeah, she could actually be going straight for the
Hurry up, top lane Rumble
Randuins, as
Cubicle,
we do
grab
see the
that
gank in the
advantage.
top lane. Robo Cubicle just not having any luck with this at all. Rumble picking up just another kill. He's 6-7-1 now, isn't he? Yeah, he's 7-1.
Yeah.
This is
He's
not
just been
looking good
feeding on
for.
that Cho'Gath.
This is not looking good for other places you'll throw, as they might need delicious Burninators to throw a couple places. But so far, delicious Burninators haven't really been making very many mistakes. Luck or Von Dutch is nearly getting caught out there in the jungle, trying to ward that dragon area. He's gonna get a little bit of damage onto him, but the bubble coming out, ulti coming out from both Nami and Sona at the same time, both hitting. Nunu ult coming out, but looks like Maddie is going to pick up that Nami kill with the Q. That double up just hitting just enough to make sure she drops. But Amumu coming in
He,
onto the bot lane does get that slow off, but there is no stun for him. He's going to go ahead and get that Vanish Toss. All three members get caught in the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and Yordle Bob is going to go on a rampage. He wants to kill everything he can. Argon nearly dying to the Q. Made in Taiwan, picked up the misfortune. Big Maddie dying in that one as well. Argon just barely getting away with his life. Yordle Bob trying to hit that one with the Q.
he did look like he wanted to help Big Manny, but just decided to peace on out.
Yeah, he turned around a little bit for a second there, and then got an arcane shot to the face and said, "All right, nope."
Channel was edited by MadCast. Simbaluhu.
And see, if we take a look at the level differences, it's just, again, it's just like the game earlier between
What?
AP Positive's team and
A positive.
I don't know why I said AP Positive.
You're in that lol 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 mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, A positive between A positive and Delicious Burninators, was it? No, are you talking about the first game?
No,
Oh, the
first
Rumble
game.
coming out. Tim the Sorcerer just kind of walking right on in it. Looks like we do have a really good team fight. Lunaless popping that ulti off. Made in Taiwan missing the Q. Yordlebob's ultimate coming through, hitting most everybody he needed to hit. Lunaless in a little bit of trouble. Does have that ignite off. It looks like Lunaless is going to drop to Yordlebob. The great bandage toss coming out from Made in Taiwan. He's doing a really good job of playing that Amumu. Basically set
Amumu
up
is
all these
strong
lanes for
pick.
all this, and shutdown coming out from Tim the Sorcerer onto the Emperor there, as well as we see a nice little team fight going in onto blue, where basically Made in Taiwan is like, yo, I have my ulti still. He's gonna go ahead and pick up that blue, and they're probably gonna go ahead and take Dragon off of this.
I gotta be right back a second, Sinjo.
That's fine. Looks like Big Matty wants to get this top lane. Rumble's trying to get there fast enough to stop that, and it looks like he is going to be able to be there to fight Matty for this tower here. The ultimate coming out onto Matty is not gonna. It's just gonna be enough to, you know, tell him to get out of here. You know,
I come back to here in Ezreal. What just happened? Was that just a
as
minion clear?
Ezreal is he just cleared minions. He's just pushing bot lane out. Matty was top lane, nearly got caught by Rumble there with the ultimate. Just had to back off. At this point, I think Rumble should just dive everything. Just continue diving everything. And we do see Made in Taiwan picking up a nice little engagement onto Lux and Nunu in there. AP Fatalism picking up yet another kill. Lunalesk probably going to drop here. Double kill for AP. She's doing incredible. I'm pretty sure she's 7-0 now. That is
No,
some
she has been
legendary.
dominating.
That is some legendary shit.
She's also got a huge minion lead on Locks.
Yeah, I don't think Tim the Sorcerer is having a very good time in that mid lane.
He did manage to get that shutdown though on onto Emperor, but just isn't enough.
Yeah, it's still just not enough. He doesn't really have a lot of AP either. He's just going for the cooldown reduction to get as many lasers out as possible. Big Matty popping that ultimate isn't going to really do much. RoboCubicle not able to hit anything with his Rupture or his Silence. And someone's weed whacking outside my house.
Is that what that sound was?
Yeah. They're
Oh.
right outside my window. As we have an engagement here, AP Fatalism in a little bit of trouble. Does get hit there, but Maddie is going to go ahead and take that kill. Amumu picking up 1 kill. AP Fatalism picking up Cho'Gath. AP also going down to
Finally
Maddie.
going
Maddie getting a
down
double
for
kill
Maddie.
there. But Made in Taiwan still going. He wants this. He wants Maddie. He wants to kill Maddie, and he does get that kill.
Get it?
And Tim the Sorcerer maybe dropping as well. No, Shutdown comes out onto Made in Taiwan from the Nunu Snowball there.
That's what they get from being a little cocky and just overly wanting these kills. But I mean, 14k in the lead, stuff like that matters. But if they keep, as long as they don't do it again, they're fine.
Yordle Bob kind of being a little bit sneaky here, taking out that red buff away from all the places you'll
Yeah, so
throw.
you're gonna try to
Actually, you
take
know
out
what?
buffs?
Honestly, that team fight is really dangerous for them. That's really dangerous for Delicious Burninators because that proved that no matter how far Delicious Burninators ahead Delicious Burninators are, the places you'll throw can still make them throw, and they can still win this game. As Yordlebob's getting caught out here, Lunalesk is probably going to get that snowball out onto him. Oh, he didn't even snowball. Oh, okay, now the snowball comes out, but the flash coming out, Lunalesk is going to pop that ulti, but he's going to be taking a lot of damage. The ultimate coming out from Ezreal. Looks like Rumble's going to go ahead and clean up here. Mumu getting the kill onto Cho'Gath. The ultimate coming from Nami isn't going to hit, but he does hit all the minions.
And it does clear them out. But that just goes to show how long they spent chasing Ezreal. That was just not a good idea for them.
Yeah, he got 2 arcane shifts and a flash out. As Maddie gets caught by the bandage toss, another great bandage toss into the ultimate. Curse of the Sad Mummy, it's just not something you can dodge. AP Fatalism picking up
No.
yet another kill. She's 9-1 now.
She is doing wonderfully well. And
This may be the end of top inhibitor turret.
I am curious to see if this game does go on much longer and they do keep making mistakes like that. I really would like to see them come back. To be
We
honest.
want to rally.
Take a look at Amumu. Amumu's building very, very squishy.
Yeah,
And
actually,
he's been
I kind
a
of
great
noticed
source of
that.
Tank. Rumble is about their tankiest character, and it's just because he's got a
RoboCubicle
Morality.
getting all in by Yordlebob, and Yordle just kind of basically took him out. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we do see Made in Taiwan still going at it. They want to get Lunalesk, but it looks like Maddie's just kind of turreting and trying to kill as much as they can. They could probably continue with this, but they're going to go ahead and back off. Probably going to go for mid lane here. They did get the top inhibitor turret, so they can come back and get that inhibitor anytime they want.
Oh, I definitely can. That turret being open, they've done a rather good job of pushing in all of the turrets. They've only got the mid inhibitor turret and tier 2 turret down for red.
Looks like Maddie already picked up his home guard boots.
Well, they're certainly going to need them.
Yeah, sitting on a Bloodthirster as well as a Phantom Dancer.
Argon has picked them up as well.
Ezreal actually sitting on a Glacial Shroud.
He's definitely going for that Iceborne Goblin. It's such a good item on Ezreal.
Yeah, it is one of those things where he can just do his thing. Ezreal is such a nice guy. AP Fatalism picking herself up another blue buff. Gonna take that one back into wherever she's gonna take it to, as we see Made in Taiwan picking up red buff. and probably getting blue buff here for Lunalesk, as he does pick that up. And nom nom nom. We have two monsters that eat people on their team.
It's not doing them any good though.
Oh, it's been doing them great amounts of good. They eat monsters. Blue team getting that red buff. Or not the red buff, but the dragon. Yordle Bob
Yeah.
picking that one up.
Solidifying that lead even more. 16k gold now, and it looks like they all want to push
Oh,
up mid.
Made in Taiwan getting hit by the binding, but Tim the Sorcerer forced to flash anyway because she missed
Taking
the
it.
rumble.
Taiwan took a good bit of damage there though. And there we have the pink wards going out, dewarding the enemy jungle.
We may see a fight here.
Interesting enough to see Yordle Bob all the way back there with the rest of his team so close to the enemy. There he is joining them. Looks like they do want to start something. There goes the ping down for that top inhibitor. Looks like they just might want to forego this tower and go for that inhibitor, start getting those super minions pushing. Oh, Emperor is staying mid, putting some pressure on there, but that could be very dangerous as he's caught up. He's forced to flash.
Yeah, they do get the flash forced out, but they want to get this inhibitor in the top lane. Oh wow,
Oh
the
my
Made in
God.
Taiwan just messing everyone up with that Curse of the Sad Mummy. AP Fatalism picking up yet another kill onto Maddie. This may be game here, as this isn't looking good for Robocubicle and Lunalesk. They could just take this inhibitor out, which is what they should be doing. Lunalesk in a little bit of trouble, almost dying there to AP Fatalism. And we do see probably a little bit of damage in on Nexus turrets here.
Bruno's getting those lasers to the face.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take this mid inhibitor turret as well. Probably the inhibitor, as they do have a good 10 seconds before anybody's up and able to fight them. If they can catch someone out right now, they could probably end this game.
It looks like they may want to back though with Sona coming back, but it looks like they want
Robocubicle in a lot of trouble. Ultimate from Nami coming out, stopping most everything. Argon not able to throw her ultimate. Lunalesk popping the ultimate, but it goes roughly too early. Argon in a little bit of trouble, about to die. Maddie gonna probably take out Emperor here. No, Emperor does get away. The ultimate coming out from Tim the Sorcerer clips him on the side there, and that is going to be AP Fatalism and Made in Taiwan running for their lives. AP Fatalism trying to get away. Does get the kill onto Sona. Sona just chasing too much, flashing to try to get the ultimate out, but it just did not work.
And here comes Maddie trying to take out Taiwan, but Yordle Bob is right behind him, and then he runs into Von Duchess. And
Yeah,
here
I think
goes
Maddie
AP
is going to go down here. AP Fatalism picking up the kill. That is not good for the places you'll throw. I'm sorry, but that was one of those times where you were the ones that fell to your own name. It looks like they're going to be getting Baron here as well.
I think this may be the end of the game coming to a very near draw as they take Baron and they will be able to push up either top, bottom, or mid lane if they wanted to at this point.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead and back. They're going to buy. We're going to see Tim the Sorcerer throwing down a ward, trying to get that vision out. And they're just going to sit in their base and try to hold on for dear life, as bot lane is also getting pushed as well. And looks like Yordle Bob is going to go try to finish it off, as two members from the places you'll throw are moving in on the lane as well. Oh, Argon, you're in trouble. Argon is going to go ahead and drop the ultimate from Yordle Bob coming out. He's got an Oracles as well. He's got an Oracles and a Glacial Shroud. Well, he got rid of the Glacial Shroud. And it is now an Iceborne Gauntlet.
Which is the last thing you ever want to see in an Ezreal. He will be able to kite just about any person on the enemy team for days. On top of the massive
It's
damage
actually
that
kind
he's
of
throwing.
interesting to see that he's kind of going like half blue ez, half actual attack, as Made in Taiwan flies in there. Ultimate coming out from Amumu, the double kill going on to AP Fatalism. She's picking up her 14th and 15th kill of the game. And the ultimate coming out from Nami is going to catch Lux, but it is going to be just enough for Made in Taiwan to flash and then get get the perfect binding out onto that. The inhibitor turret here is going to drop. Maddie trying to duel Yoruba, but it isn't going to work. He's going to drop to Made in Taiwan, and that's an ace. Probably the game here
This
for
will be game.
Delicious
No member of,
Burninators.
no member of blue team will. Or, I'm sorry, red team. Oh man.
You are just all over the place now. Yeah. So, Delicious Burninators win against Oh the Places You'll Throw. Oh the Places You'll Throw. I just had to say that name twice because it was that good.
It is a good name. A little too long to be